Scotty Bean. I'm just trying to find the video on my laptop so I can see. There we are. There we are. Hello, this is just going to be a real quickie because we like a quickie, don't we? And I have something to unbox. So first of all, it does this weird format on my computer. It takes up the screen like that and I can't figure out. I don't want to see it like that. I want it to be smaller. I don't know why it does this. Technical issues, because I want to be able to see the comments better. I don't need to see me. Okay. If you're watching and you haven't said hello, do so now. This is going to be super quick, so I'm not going to hang around. I'm not going to waste time. I just need to get on because I've got somewhere to be. But Heather says hi Heather. I've got sent a bottle for review. It's come all the way from America. They actually were going to send it to me about the beginning of COVID. No, when was it? Well, it was months ago. Anyway, it was months ago. I'm all confused about the timing, but it was months ago. They said they were going to send me it, and then it didn't come. So I thought, oh, they changed their mind or whatever. Hey, John. And anyway, it arrived today. And so I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to do some first impressions, and then I will be doing a full review because that's what I've agreed to do. And let me know what your scent of the day is anyway, or your scent of the night. I am wearing Violet in Love. That was a lovely present from Scotty Bean and Lizzie Bean and Johnny Bean and Suey Bean. Violet in Love today for my walk all around here. And I really love it. It's a really beautiful musky raspberry violet scent. It was so nice when I got back indoors and took my coat off. The scent was just beautiful. Where I'd warmed up under the coat, it pushed it out and it was lovely. Then on my wrist, I'm comparing two Miss Dior Cheries, the 2005 versus 2009. And I feel like there are some slight differences, but I reckon that's down to the age of the juice rather than reformulations. But I'll be doing a video on that a bit later. Need a bit more testing. We have Chris. Chris is here, Scented Swordsman. Hilary says, hey y'all. We've got Francis. Hey Francis. Brenda McGee. Hello Brenda. Suey Bean. John, yeah. Sounds like that needs cream. Yes. Rich Mitch is here. Hello Ducky. Right then, let me know what your scent of the day is, or night, or whatever. I've told you mine, you now have to tell me yours. If you're watching, do say hi. Don't forget, it's health and safety. Then I know you're here and we can make sure that if there's an emergency, I can show you where the emergency exits are. Okay, yeah, it was Rich Mitch's birthday yesterday, so everyone wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ducky. And Chris is driving but listening and waiting for Claire to say something naughty to make my day. Well, okay, but it is only going to be a quickie though, Chris, so it might not quite make your day, but hopefully we can make your 5 minutes driving. Okay then, so I'm just going to move straight on to this unboxing. So the company that sent it to me is called Jivago, and the box is called The Gift Le Cadeau, French for gift, Le Cadeau. And the gift of love is you. It says sensuous feminine floral fragrance infused with white musk, ylang ylang and caressing vanilla, the scent designed to promote self-love. Now I happen to know that I'm not the only one here that's all about self-love. In fact, I know all my bean sprayers are very fond of some self-love. John is wearing Oris Noir from Ormonde Jane. And Chris needs a good 20 minutes for a quickie, but you can owe me. Rich Mitch might ring the fire bell so I can see Claire's emergency exit. Do you want to watch an evacuation, Ducky? Brenda says, loving the fragrance reviews. Thank you, Brenda. Francis says, what is everyone wearing? I have Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. And Scotty's wearing Violet's Tanagra. I really like that company. I'm a fan of Poupre d'Automne. Highly recommend checking out Maison Violet. They're a French brand. It's traditional French perfumery, but it's not vintagey. But it's not modern. It doesn't have all the modern aroma chemicals sticking out abruptly. I really like the house, and I like how they make themselves affordable by doing travel sizes and samples. Samples are, I think you only pay for shipping or something. Brilliant. Anyway, here we have Jivago, and it's Le Cadeau, or the gift. And we're gonna take off this cellophane and see what this one is all about. Let's see if I can get the cellophane undone. Lara says, Philosophy Gingerbread Man is my scent of the day. It's like ginger ale. It sounds very nice. I like the Philosophy fragrances. I think they're really nice. Okay, we are unsheathing. Just in case Chris can't hear that, we are unsheathing, Chris. Do you like the noises? Okay then, so we're now unsheathed, and we've got some stuff on the back here. Just trying to, not sure. I think they're the different fragrances. I think it's listing the different fragrances of Zhivago. So we're gonna lift up the top. Hopefully, I've got to talk to you about Sweetie. I said I was going to do a live, and then I googled coughing cat. Sweetie's been coughing, so I thought maybe she's got COVID and I'll just keep it quiet. But she's always been a bit snotty and a bit sneezy. Because she's got that squished in face. She's always been a bit mucousy around the face, and you often will hear her snotting out bogies up my wall. I'm not even joking. There's like bogies all around my house, cat bogies. But and because I'm used to hearing that sometimes, I don't think I've been picking up on. I think she's been coughing for a few, or definitely for the last few days, quite consistently. And so I went on YouTube, coughing cat. First of all, it's cat asthma, but they tend to go down on their haunches and cough, and she's not doing that. And then another one was lungworm, and when I saw a couple of cats with lungworm coughing, that's exactly what she's doing. Is constantly going like little mini sneezes or whatever. So I think she might have lungworm. So I've booked an appointment. I couldn't get her in the vets till Saturday. So poor little mite. I think she's got a problem. Heather's wearing Velvet Orchid, and Tracy says, "Oh dear, poor Sweetie." Hi Tracy. Yeah, it's fixable if that's what it is. It's just it's, you know, it's a good job it's payday. So it looks like I might put perfume buying on hold. Sweetie's gonna come first, I think. Christy says, "Hope Sweetie's okay." How scary. Yeah, it's just vets on Saturday morning for Sweetie. So she's okay in herself. She's been a bit clingy though, actually. She's definitely been all over me a lot more than normal. I had to get her off my lap to start this video. I didn't really want to. So that she's not really a lap cat. So that's the inside of the box. It says, "With love and love for creation, Hannah v Zhivago." So Hannah is the owner of the brand. I'm not sure if Hannah is a perfumer or if they contract the perfumery aspect out. So here we have that bit there. Jivago, the gift, Le Cadeau, the gift of love is you. So and that comes out. So it's about loving yourself, and I believe it's going to be quite a sort of a comforting fragrance. So there we have it, and it's shaped for her pleasure. So this is totally a sensual self-love. Okay, right, so it comes with a stand, and let's get this out, and then if I can get it out. Right, here we go. John says, John says, oh, poor sweetie. Scott says, hope sweetie gets well soon. Christy says, yeah, the vets is so expensive. Chris says, sweetie is unusually all over me. Indy says, hello. John Snow says, any batteries? I'm going to find out where the batteries go, but if not, it's just going to be man-powered or girl-powered, I guess. Girl power. So you would stand this on your stand like this. So it's like Superman when he pulled that, is it a kryptonite out of the rock? So yeah, that's nice. I think you have to be careful how you put it. You have to be careful how you put it in. Make sure you get the angle right. But if you do, and everything's touching in the right places, then it should be good. So we're going to just move that out of the way now. Jivago, the gift Le Cadeau, and you have the name of the brand there on the lid. You've got that possibly plastic, like shaped like a gem. On the back it says Eau de Parfum 75 mils, made in France. And then the lid. It's a nice tight fit, which I know that's important to many of you. So the lid is off and we are ready to spray. Okay. Just trying to think where I've not already sprayed something today. Right, here's nice and clean up here. So we're going to go on the arm up here. We're going to do it, might as well do it properly. That's a good spray. See that? So you could do a little bit, or you could do a big bit, and it mists everywhere. Ooh. Okay. So it is a musk fragrance. That's how they talk about it, as a cozy, musky scent. And I'm just going to pop that down so I can read you. It's definitely a clean, musky scent. It's, you know, you think about the Body Shop white musk, it's that kind of clean, musky scent, which is what I was hoping it would be. Notes of ylang ylang, peach, basil, rose, jasmine, lily of the valley, white musk, amber and vanilla. So what's that reminds me of? I feel like there's a hint of something animalic in here, you know. Obviously it's not listed. You can see on my skin with quite a high potency of oils. It's not an oil slick, which you may know I'm very averse to an oil slick on my skin from perfume. It's not an oil slick because I did spray a lot as well, don't forget. But you can see that's a shiny, it's shiny. There's a high concentration of oils. I think there's a slightly, either the florals have got an indolic element, or there's an unmentioned civet, maybe, like a hint. But that's not the main thing. The main thing at the moment is the musks, and they're clean and fluffy, and then the florals. Christy says peach. Yeah, I was worried about the peach note. I'm not really picking that up at the moment. I don't like peach in fragrances. Lizzie says, hello, just about to drive home, we'll watch silently. What are you sniffing? It's called The Gift or Le Cadeau from Zhivago. You might not be able to look, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of peach either in fragrances. There are some fragrances with peach that I really don't mind, but if it's a noticeable peach, it's generally not for me. So I was worried about the peach in this one, and the Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley can be too sharp, green, a bit. Lily of the Valley can take over things, and it's not really the way it's not the floral that I enjoy in a fragrance. I don't mind the scent. I mean, the scent of peach and scent of Lily of the Valley on other people, fine. In home fragrancy type stuff, fine. But I just don't want to smell it in my own perfume on me all day long. It just kind of It slightly annoys me. I don't know why, but we've all got things we like and things we don't, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't call this peachy. I think I can just pick up a hint of peach in there, but it's blended with everything else. It's not a feature. It's definitely not a feature note. It doesn't feel like you're supposed to smell peach. It doesn't really smell. So there's ylang ylang, rose, jasmine, lily of the valley. I can kind of understand it being jasmine and lily together. It's slightly not sharp, but that crisp, sort of clean floral element to it, which works well with the musk. And the musk is right there from the second you spray it. So it's listed as a base note. You've got base notes: vanilla, amber, musk. Actually, the musk and the vanilla combine together in the opening so my guess is they're going to be there all the way through. Also could even be a bit aldehydic. No aldehydes listed, but you know how aldehydes can be clean. So sometimes aldehydes are sharp and fizzy, like in Chanel No. 5. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they can be a little bit, it's kind of soapy. Not exactly smelling soapy, but giving it that soapy feel. It's a very clean, not sterile, but it's very clean, very, very clean. So that what I thought was civet, or maybe in an indolic note, that was a slightly dirty element. Feels like it's gone already, or it's subsided so much that I'm not really picking it up. So now it's this very clean, musky. The florals are there, but they're not sharp, they're not heady. Everything's all just blended together to make you smell like you are squeaky clean out the shower, and then you've applied your body lotion and you've put some talc, because you're old fashioned, you've put some talc on your bits and pieces just to dry it off. It's not like it smells like talc specifically, but it's that clean thing that you don't smell like a perfume, you smell like a very clean person. Super clean. John says a deep, sweet, juicy peach is nice, not one of them raspy hairspray ones. Yeah, agree. Is this a new house? No, I just never got round to painting this wall. No, I'm in the same place as normal, Chrissy, sorry. I'm in the same place as normal. I've been meaning to put some nice wallpaper up here and then paint the rest of the walls, because I got them plastered. That used to be brick. I got them plastered because, well, they felt left out. I was always getting plastered. Why not the walls, right? Okay. Oh, a new perfume house. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is so funny. No, they've been going quite a few years. I don't know the history. I don't think I've got the information. But when I looked into them, when the company got in touch with me ages ago, I did look them up, and they have been going quite a few years. They're based over in the States, Beverly Hills. So yeah. Yeah, this to me, it does smell like soapy, aldehyde, musky, white floral, but not in a cold and sterile way. It's got a softness and a warmth. So I feel like it might be the amber, it might be an element of the ylang, because an ylang ylang can be quite nice and warm. It's not, so when I talked about Pure Poison from Dior, to me that's a sterile fragrance, quite a frigid, cold, aloof fragrance. This is not like that, even though the scent profile is probably quite similar, but this is fluffier and more cozy and inviting. So I've got 2 samples that they sent me as well, so we may as well smell those while we're at it, or we could just throw them on the floor. Right, oh, can't, get a grip, Claire. Get a grip. So we've got white gold, and look, it's a holographic We've got white gold here. I don't know if I've got any information on the notes or something inside. The fragrance of pure love, it says. Perfume formula. Yeah, okay, so we don't know the notes, but I'm going to talk about white gold. I think I said white gold, didn't I? White gold. Yeah, so white gold. Let's check that's clean. White gold. Let that settle, let the alcohol slowly dissipate. Christy, that was so funny. Is it a new house? I know, because I thought with Christy, you're here almost every live. Nothing, what's different about my background that you think I'm in a new house? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, these fragrances, they feel quite classic. They feel, I mean, it says made in France, and they do feel like French classic perfumes. This one, this is a little bit more, like this is something I would imagine an old Hollywood, oh, who's that lady? Jackie, you know the one, shoulder pads. No, Elizabeth Taylor. This is like something I would expect Elizabeth Taylor to wear. How do I explain? It's definitely a floral, but it's got that old-fashioned feel about it, old-fashioned glamour. Someone dripping in diamonds with gold around their neck, and they've been at their hairdressers for 3 hours having it all like blown out really big. I guess it feels a bit 80s. Sort of it's got a little bit of a woody musky undertone, but this is more like a Chanel No. 5E vibe, but not so much the aldehydes as the floral element of Chanel No. 5. Quite a strong and slightly sharp floral. It's on paper, which probably isn't doing it any justice. I have a feeling that will warm up quite nicely on the skin. But it's definitely got that old-fashioned feel. This isn't a fragrance that a 21-year-old, sort of average 21-year-old person would wear. It's more 40, 50 plus the way it smells. It harks back to a different era. Let's try the other one then. And this one's called 24K gold, or 24 karat gold perhaps. Yeah, these feel really sort of retro. I can't see the youngsters going for these so much. They've got a much more classic feel. They feel proper. I don't get any of the modern day Ambroxan ISO-y kind of vibe from it at all, or from either of those that I've tried so far, which is a good thing. Wow, oh my god. This reminds me of a Cacharel Lulu in a really good way. Oh, I like this. So this is like a frangipani, a more exotic floral, I guess, in a way that brings it a more modern feel. Yeah, and it's a little bit slightly edible. Not exactly like I can pick up on a specific food note. I am guessing there's a bit of vanilla in there, but at the moment it's not like it smells vanilla-y, but it feels like frangipani, maybe a tiny hint of vanilla, maybe even a tiny bit of almond and some musk. I really like this one. Okay, just say hello to a couple of people. I don't know why John says farts, Lizzie. I've obviously missed something there. Rich Mitch says Claire needs her back wall plastered. Yep, Elaine's here. Hi, Elaine. Drill Bit's here. Hi, Drill Bit. Good to see you. Aldehydes in this one, do you think? I only feel the aldehydes in the first one I talked about, which is the one on my arm. And only in a soapy, clean way, not, as I said, not in any sharp hairspray or Chanel No. 5e kind of way. So this 24K, I mean, there could be aldehydes. There is a little sharpness coming through. Yeah, do you know what? There might be, but not in the soapy way, like in this one. More of more in the vein of a Chanel fragrance, because it's a slightly sharper element that's coming in. But it might just be suggestion now. You said it. So if you say to me, do you get chocolate? I'll probably find chocolate in here. Do you know what I mean? It's all, it's with fragrance. I think you can find it if you look for it. Yeah. This is like Cashmerel's Lulu meets Chanel. Not necessarily No. 5, but just the Chanel aldehyde slightly sharper edge to their florals. I want to try this one on skin. All of them feel classic. They feel like proper classic perfumes. They're not modern designer, and they're certainly not modern bullshit niche either. They feel like they are perfect for the older generation who like that classic old school glamour, the fragrances of the 80s and the 90s kind of thing, which is probably not really old school glamour, but yeah, I think actually this is my favorite 24 Gold. I'd quite like to give this one a proper test, because I feel on skin it will be, again, I feel like it would be warmer and more inviting. It's a little bit sharp on the paper, but I really enjoy the florals and the fact that they are backed by something that's a bit vanilla-y, maybe a resin or some sort of amber base. Really nice, that one. 24K Gold is probably my favourite. But this is actually changing now. So we go back to the original, and then I'm going to have to bugger off. I'll go back to the full bottle that we have here. It's called The Gift or Le Cadeau. If you've just joined and you haven't seen all of this, we've unboxed this fragrance. It's called Le Gift or Le Cadeau by Zhivago, and I have it sprayed here. So that's had a good 5 or 10 minutes have I been yabbering on for. And it feels like the floral elements have softened and everything's kind of smoothed out a little more. I mean, it was always smooth. It feels less soapy, less musky and aldehydic. So I think I've got sweetie hair on my face. It feels like this would be that perfect skin scent, your skin but better. You know, if you had, I've been meaning to do a video for so long now of skin scents. Not skin scents that are close to the skin so much as skin scents that make you smell like a human who isn't wearing perfume but just has that beautiful smell that naturally comes from their skin. And there's quite a few perfumes that I think do that really, really well. And I feel like this is one of those. A bit like Tente de Neige from Velarenzi. Katrine's here. Hi Katrine. Christy says, I'm feeling the vintage fragrances this month. Got my Lulu out and Shalimar. I do love Lulu. I love Lulu. Rich Mitch has been on a buying spree. Well, it's your birthday, so that's fine. And John thinks he has a sample of 24 Gold. Yeah, let me know what you think if you find it, John. Rich, Roger Scandal and Danger, Parfums Cologne, Coromandel and Crypto Mint, Jules 2016 and 80, B Men. Okay, it's quite a lot of frags then, Rich. That will keep you busy. Okay, what's the time? Has anyone got the time? How am I doing? I can't see the time. I'm gonna have to get going really, I think. So yeah, that was, as I said, it was just a quickie. I still managed 30 minutes. So yeah, okay, thank you, John. Yeah, I have to go. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back, you know, I will. So I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. See you soon.